Welcome back everyone. Today we'll recap a 2018 Indonesian horror film named Sesat. Before we start, it is a request to please like and comment on the video as it will help us to grow our reach. At the beginning of the movie, we see Amara's family who aspires to become an athlete. The family consists of her father, mother, and younger sister Cassie. Now later their dad drops them to their dance class where Amara asks him for money for avocado toast. But he says that he will come to pick her up later. Then he will get her the toast. Now in the evening, both of them are waiting for their dad when Amara gets a call from her dad's phone. But she comes to know about something which she is shocked to hear. Now when she comes home, we see that her father had died and Amara is shocked to see this. Next, we see their grandpa, often called Opa, driving them to his house in a remote village so that their mother can calm herself there. Now on reaching the village, Amara and Cassie notice that all the people of the village are old. Then suddenly an old lady comes in front of their car. Opa walks out and takes her to the side of the road and Amara sees that the woman was looking very weird. Now finally they reach Opa's house where Cassie notices that there are no networks on phone. Now he brings them inside the house where Amara sees a painting and she asks Opa if there is a well in the forest. On which he says that all the forests are the same. Now during the day when Amara is sleeping, she hears some voices, and when she looks out of the window, she sees Opa and all the people of the village are out of their houses, reciting some spells and making offerings to someone. Now at night, we come to know that Opa is doing research about this village and writing a novel about it. Then he asks Amara when she is running again, to which she tells him that she is no longer on the team as she has moved here. Now in the night, Cassie comes to sleep in her room where they both remember their dad and start talking about him. After talking for some time they both fall asleep, and when Amara wakes up in the night, she sees that Cassie is not in bed. Only then does the door of her room open on its own from where the painting is clearly visible. She goes to the painting which now had some figures which were not there before. Just then she hears some sound and those figures disappear from the painting. She sees the main gate of the house opening and when she goes out, she sees someone taking those offerings near a tree and suddenly a spirit haunts her. Suddenly Amara wakes up and sees that Cassie is not really on the bed and then the same thing starts happening again. But this time instead of going out, she closes the door and sees someone outside the door but she is Cassie. She takes her outside and tells her that she has got an internet connection in Opa's office. Here in the office, Amara finds some articles in which it is written that gold has been found on the Birmanian River. Birmanian is free from robbers and plague spreads except in Birmanian. Then they hear the sound of someone coming there and both of them hide. Opa comes there with some stuff and leaves it after putting it on the table. Then they both come out and Amara finds a notebook there which reads how to grant your wish by throwing a valuable item into the well. Now the next morning Amara is jogging when she sees some marks on a tree in the forest. Suddenly a man comes there and stops her to go in there. He leaves after saying this. But Amara does not listen to him and after going some further, she sees a well. She goes to that well and sees that it was covered. Then she hears some strange voice and runs back from there. Now later we see Amara at her new school where she meets a girl named Mudia and a boy named Ryan. After school, she is waiting for her mother when Ryan comes over and asks her where she is going. She tells him Birmanian, to which he tells her that that village used to worship a ghost of the well called Birmanian. Birmanian can grant any kind of wishes, but the ritual has not been performed in a long time and maybe no one knows how to do it anymore. Also in the case of demons, nothing comes for free. Then Amara's mother comes there and she leaves. Now in the night, Opa notices that Amara is not eating food. Amara says that she does not feel like eating and starts leaving from there. But her mother tells her to finish the meal. Amara says that she does not want to eat, to which she asks her what does she want then. And Amara angrily says that she wishes her dad was here still alive and not her. Hearing this, the mother gets sad and leaves there. Now later on, Amara goes to Opa's office and clicks pics of the process of that ritual to summon Birmanian. Then she picks up the offering stuff from there and leaves. Now she comes to that well in the forest and starts preparing the rituals according to the process written in that book. She then starts doing rituals while reading the spells and throws the locket given by her dad in the well and wishes that she wants to talk to her dad for the last time. Now when nothing happens there for a while, Amara returns from there. The next day when they are going to school, Cassie tells her that she is stinking. And when they are on the way, they notice that all the people of the village are staring at them. The liquid kept in their bowls had turned black. Now at school, Amara is very upset and her mother is wiping the house when she hears the door opening from above. She ignores it and starts wiping again. But then suddenly some unseen force pulls her away and hangs her upside down in the air. Then it drops her down and we see that she is possessed now. She then gets up, turns around, and falls down from the stairs. Here Amara's health starts deteriorating and she vomits some black liquid. Seeing this, she gets very scared and goes to the washroom where Mudia also follows her. But Amara asks her to leave from there. Amara comes home angrily and tells Oppa that her mother did not come to pick her up. Oppa tells her that her mother had an accident and she broke her leg. Hearing this, Amara immediately goes to her mother. Now in the night, Oppa tells Amara to take the car to school tomorrow and drop Cassie too. After this, when she takes food to her mother's room, she is not on her bed. But when she goes inside the room, she sees the blanket behind the door. She thinks about what her mother is doing there, but a very frightening ghost comes out from inside it, and only then does Cassie comes there and turns on the lights. Amara is quite shocked and sees that her mother is sleeping on the bed. Now Amara is in the washroom when she hears some sound from outside. She comes out to check, but she does not see anyone there. Then suddenly she hears the sound of something breaking, due to which she hides there in fear. She looks outside but there is no one there, so she takes a sigh of relief. But then the hair comes down from above, seeing which Amara gets very scared and runs to her room. But she sees a shadow under the door and the door opens on its own. She comes out of the room scared and starts choking. That's when the spirit pulls her inside, making her unconscious, and the door of the room closes. Now the next day when she goes to school, she does not talk to Mudia and she feels bad about this. Then Ryan tries to talk to her but she ignores him and leaves from there, and he doesn't like it either. Now later Mudia takes her away, and she starts bullying her in the bathroom along with some of her friends. She writes something on her face with a marker and leaves from there. Now when Amara comes to her class, her teacher tells her that she is late and does not allow her in class. Now Amara comes out and she gets very angry with all this. Here in the class, Mudia hears some sounds. She looks around but does not see anything. And then all of a sudden a force starts controlling her body and starts hitting her head on her pencil, causing her eyes to burst. Seeing this, everyone gets very scared, and then Amara looks at Ryan, who runs away after seeing her. He comes to the bathroom and then Amara knocks on the door and we see that Ryan's reflection doesn't move in the mirror. He tries to open the door but the door does not open. That's when he sees that his reflection hits his head on the mirror and then it starts controlling his body. And when Amara comes inside, she sees that he is banging his head on the mirror. Seeing this, Amara gets scared and runs from there, and after coming out she vomits some black liquid. Now in the night, she tells Oppa that she had performed Birmanian ritual. She asks him how to stop it. He tells her that he has done research here for years and nothing can stop it. Then Cassie comes there and she starts getting angry at her because she had left her in the school itself. She tells her that she never thinks about anyone. Oppa tries to calm her down but suddenly the unseen force pulls her back and tries to kill her, but Amara gets hurt in this. She says that she is fine and then she vomits the same black liquid. After this, she goes to all the people in the village to ask how to stop it, but everyone starts running away in fear. Then she goes to that old lady and she too starts running after seeing her. Amara also asks her how to stop Birmanian, to which she says that she should not have awakened him. Amara snatches her doll, which she believed to be her child, and then the woman tells her that for years nobody dared to summon Birmanian. Birmanian doesn't grant wishes. It hurts the people they do not like. When they asked it to stop, they had to pay the price. Their children were thrown into the well by him. Amara asked her for help, to which she says that Birmanian can't be stopped unless she sacrifices herself. Then she starts leaving with her child and Amara follows her to the well. Amara tries to jump into it but stops, and the woman says that everyone wants something, but no one wants to pay the price. Now Amara takes out her locket in anger and throws it in the well, saying she doesn't want anyone else to get hurt. Then the woman comes to her and says that now Birmanian will punish her and will go after what she loves. Here Birmanian possesses Cassie in the house, and when Oppa approaches her, he attacks him too. Amara comes home and sees that Cassie has been possessed and she jumps down from the window. But Amara saves her and Cassie comes out of possession. Amara takes her inside the house, and when she goes to get medicine, we see a glimpse of Birmanian there. Here Oppa was also conscious, and only then did their mother screams from above. Oppa goes upstairs to check on her and calls Amara. He takes their mother out of the house and then the door closes. Then both of them see that she was not their mother but Birmanian. Then they hear their mother's voice and start looking for her. Now Amara tells Cassie to stay there and goes upstairs alone, where she sees her mother standing at the door. She starts walking towards her, but then her mother's voice is heard from behind. Now Amara gets very confused seeing this, and here we get a glimpse of 𝐕𝐈𝐃 again. Then on hearing some sound, Amara gets very scared and starts running away with Cassie. But again they see someone there who disappears the very next moment, and suddenly their mother appears in front of them and faints. They wake her up and all three try to get out, but the door gets shut. Now they go to a window where we get a glimpse of 𝐕𝐈𝐃 again. But before they can get out, 𝐕𝐈𝐃 drags her mother and Cassie away. Then suddenly the lights of the house turn on and Amara starts searching for them. That's when she remembers the old lady that when they tried to stop 𝐕𝐈𝐃, their children were thrown into the well. Amara immediately rushes to the well and saves her mother and Cassie from falling into the well. Now here she encounters 𝐕𝐈𝐃 and tells him that she doesn't want anyone else to get hurt and then jumps into the well. She is almost drowned when a rope comes near her and the people of the village take her out of the well, and seeing her alive, her mother and sister are very happy. Now the next day all the villagers together close that well again. Next, we see that they are now leaving the village and going back to the city, when Amara reads the manuscript of Oppa's novel. The novel was a fitting copy of the events they had just experienced. After reading it, she goes to Oppa and tells him that her mother, Cassie, and everyone almost died because of this. Then she leaves from there, and when all of them were leaving there, the people of the village are very happy to see them. Now here Oppa is alone again in the house when he sees that figure in the painting, and the door opens on its own. Then the figure disappears from the painting and Oppa gets killed by 𝐕𝐈𝐃. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon never to miss new video updates. Thanks for watching.